Oh my God! Thank you so much.
Thank you. We are back. All right. Thanks, everybody. Take a seat. Be comfortable.
Jesus Christ.
Cooper
Okay.
Lyden, we're back.
We're here. Oh gosh. Wow. What? It's been a day. It's been. It was funny because this was like the day that I've seen you since you got back. I think I haven't seen you since a while. Yeah, since Colorado.
Yeah.
Months.
Because we stood with each other for months.
Yeah, I don't even see you. I think when you came back for like a little bit. I don't think 'cause you're only back for a couple days.
Right.
And now you're back, and so today was the big day that we got a bunch of new equipment. That's been a lot of fun. I've been worried about how my voice sounds, but I'm not anymore. I've reached a good place in my life. Yeah, we came back today. I set it all up. We recorded a entire episode, and I did not have an SD card, which wouldn't have been a problem because we recorded it on the laptop. But moments after recording, Dylan accidentally deleted it. Which
I accidentally deleted the episode.
That's the kind of thing that's like almost like hacky that you don't even get mad at it. Where you're just kind of like, I guess okay.
I guess
that's because that's the worst thing that could happen.
Right.
Where like there's problems where like my voice was more annoying than deleting it.
Right.
So I don't know. Fucking.
But it feels good to be back.
Yeah. So we deleted it.
We did this episode like 5 times already. So this is like our 5th attempt at an episode.
And then we went
keep on
to
stopping it and doing it over because there was first I deleted it and then Cooper didn't like his voice for like 3 takes and then I didn't like it for a take and then now we think we have the levels right and we're ready to do it.
It's not that I stopped it because of my voice. It's that I kept mentioning it and you said, Cooper, do you want to stop this? And then I said no. And then eventually you were like, we're going to stop this.
Right.
So
now we're back though.
Sorry.
For real. Have you been witchy lately?
We also had to go to Best Buy twice. So.
Yeah, we had to go to Best Buy twice.
Just wanted to air out my grievances. Things have been witchy.
Okay.
You know, my grandmother died, so that
She
was
really?
Yeah. It was funny as I didn't tell you that all day, and then just waited till the 4th.
Why are you telling me that right now?
I don't know. I just thought it'd be, we got a little laugh out of it.
Wait, so when I feel like you should have told me that like in one of the 5 episodes we had, and this is like our 5th take, and now I'm only now hearing that your grandma's died. Which is weird to not hear about in general as your friend.
Yeah, I think it's because since we had talked before, when we first met up today, it wasn't like, what have you been doing for the past few months,
Mm-hmm.
So I guess by default, there wasn't like an open question to be like, my grandma's dead.
Well,
and then I was like, oh, well, I could drop it to be funny. And then I was like, in conversation, that's not good. And then, but yeah.
How did she pass?
Oh, she just
old age?
had bad breathing and went in the hospital and came out. And then she was just kind of in hospice. It was pretty wild.
Not COVID related.
No. But I would visit her all the time, like every week. We were real good. Considered her a best friend. And then she was fucking dying. And then, on the day she died, I went there at like 8 a.m. and I kind of rushed in. And then like they were all there holding her hands and like kind of rubbing her feet to get circulation. And then my dad, and some people will laugh at this, and that's okay. Then my dad started playing Mr. Tambourine Man because that was like her favorite song. And then I was holding her hand like a minute after I got there, and then she died.
Really?
Yep.
So she held on to getting to you coming in?
Somehow, for some reason, it happened. It was pretty wild.
That's amazing.
And you know what? You know what I'll say? Is I was like, well, don't bring it up on the podcast, because I did this on another podcast, the Goods from the Woods podcast with Sam Harder and Rivers Langley.
Mm-hmm.
And it was very saddening. But now I feel like it's our 5th try. We've been, going in and out of stuff. And let's just start off the podcast on a facts of life note.
Wow.
But all in all, no, it was tough, still working it out. But it was kind of crazy because it's like, oh, I considered her such a good friend. So to be there when she died is like, well, damn.
Yeah.
Isn't that something?
It's great that you made it in time.
Yeah.
And wow, I'm sorry to hear that, Coop.
Yeah, it's good.
'Cause I know you guys were close. You talked about how often you would go and visit her.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I could talk more about it, but that's kind of all I really have to say about it. It's just kind of one of those things. Also, it's like I feel like I've been talking about it so much. It's kind of the hottest gossip.
It's kind of porky.
It's kind of porky. But
very witchy. That is a very
that's the thing.
Very
I
witchy
wouldn't
thing.
have said it, but you said witchy, and I was like,
Death is pretty witchy.
It's like pretty witchy, and I don't have a lot of witchy things going on right now.
Right.
So that was witchy.
Well,
so that happened.
Thing common between you and your grandmother and JFK, they both have died, but a lot of good stories.
There's a lot of people always compared my grandmother to JFK.
I got a feeling.
They said, your grandmother, she's gonna get her head blown off in Texas.
Oh God,
people say that. And she was like, I want to go to South by Southwest, and I was like, I wouldn't go.
No, I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't go to South by Southwest, Grandma. She was 87. Want to go to South by Southwest.
Oh, God.
But
well,
yeah.
Well, so that, and then also.
So I'm sorry, that was random.
Look at me being so random.
I am so sorry to be so fucking random right now.
Cooper, what have you what is your fashion choice? Because you work at a fashion. Is it like it's a like upscale thrift store?
Pretty much. It is it's not a resale store. It is a second-hand store. So resale implies upselling. We do downselling pretty much. So people come in with like a Gucci bag that we can sell for $1,000 and we'll give them like $500.
Wow.
And then so people, usually that bag would be like multiple thousands. So you're getting a deal. And the way you get that deal is because we're severely undercharging, paying the people that come in to sell stuff.
Right. So that's business model.
Yeah. And there is stuff that's like $2,000 in bags like that. But a lot of the money just comes from like what's called gross items. I'm such a compelling storyteller.
Wow.
But no, that's where we make all
Tell
our money.
me more about gross items.
But I don't know. I don't really dress well. I've been dressing the same as I've dressed since I was like 16. Except now I wear button-up shirts and have like a couple new pairs of pants that aren't Dickies.
Wow.
But I dress like boring in the store. Like there's this person in the store that works there and they came up to me and they were like, "Is this how you always dress?" So I was just wearing a button-up shirt with the sleeves rolled up. You've seen me in that, my little button-up shirts.
Yeah, your button-ups.
They're really small and tiny.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Do you dress like that every day?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "It's just like a little formal for work." And I was like, "Oh, sometimes you wear like a maid's outfit. I don't understand."
No.
It's just like, I don't know, like they have their eyebrows shaved off and I just want to be like, "I'm sorry, I don't look cool. I know I don't look like I have mental illness, but I do, I swear. I'll show you my prescription."
You just need to make your button-downs a crop top, and then it instantly turns to cool.
A button-down crop top.
Yeah. Duh.
Fuck. That's sort of like kind of like a white shirt where you would like tie it in the front kind of situation.
No, it's just like where the bottom half of your shirt is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not a thing.
Yeah, it is.
Long sleeve button down crop tops?
They can be.
Like
your
a Daisy,
fashion.
like kind of like a Daisy Duke kind of style.
No, it's not Daisy Duke. It's fashion, dude.
She's fashionable.
Well, it's a different type of fashion. It's business corporate fashion.
Like the guy we saw today that was walking around at night. Oh, yeah. That was walking around.
What the fuck was that?
Just a little indigestion.
Porky. Yeah.
But there's the fucking... I'm so laid back right now. There's a guy walking around the street with a jacket on, but also with a crop top showing his full stomach.
Yes.
It was kind of chilly outside.
Yeah, it's a... put on the rest of... It's cold. It's not summer months. Crop tops are never a summer months thing. And this guy was walking past, and he had a crop top on. And no jacket.
He had a jacket.
He didn't have the jacket.
That's why it was
But he
funny.
had the jacket open.
Yeah, he had a long sleeve hooded jacket.
It does defeat the purpose if he were to zip up the jacket and have a crop top on. Then no one would know that you would have a crop top on. And that defeats the purpose.
You're supposed to keep your chest and head warm because that's where you lose heat. And it'll just keep your limbs warm because there's more. But he was like, "I'll just keep the limbs warm with my jacket."
Yeah.
And then just kind of let the chest do its own thing.
Yeah.
That wasn't really a joke, Cooper.
We're getting porky.
I'm fucking up already.
No, it's crop top. Crop tops are like a type of shirt that you really only wear them to get people to look at you.
Yeah, crop top. There's kind of like
if you're more if you're, I don't know, like guys wearing crop tops. It's definitely like an attention. I feel
I
like
think guys wearing crop tops is like for sure only attention.
Right, and then but like if I were to see a woman in a crop top, I wouldn't think like twice about it.
Yeah, I guess it's just because they wear more, and I guess it's like any clothes you're wearing is to be seen. But I don't know.
I want
crop tops are just like
start wearing crop tops.
Crop tops are like just a weird.
Just
it's
hairy
like
belly.
Yeah, it's just a weird idea. I guess I don't know why. A tank top makes sense, but just to kind of be like it's a. Well, it is funny guys wearing crop tops because I guess the idea of a crop top is like you would cover a woman's tits with it. And then because you're allowed to show the stomach.
What?
I think that's what it is. Because it's like you're not showing the chest, but you're fine with showing the stomach. And guys, people don't care. So it's like, it is funny for a guy to wear a crop top. Because it's like, okay, is there a functional purpose in that? Or you're just like, look at my tummy.
It's just a look at my tummy thing.
It's kind of cool when a guy wears crop top.
Yeah.
Because it's the only guys that do it have like six packs.
Yeah,
and it's kind of nice.
You gotta have a lot of confidence.
It's funny to have an outfit that just shows like your six pack. That's not like no shirt. That's not like it's formed to just be like, look at my stomach. That's the centerpiece of my outfit.
I think we should start sporting crop tops. Let's make some pork butt crop tops.
Ooh, fuck, sleeveless.
Yeah,
cut off. I mean, we had that idea for the podcast gets big, probably a couple more days. And then we can start doing a Patreon, and the premium subscribers, we would release episodes that are filmed where we're wearing small underpants.
Yeah.
But then we could wear our pork butt crop tops.
Yeah.
Just to make it look even more deranged. Because no shirt is just sort of obviously gross, but crop top is God, they're really trying to be hot. Jesus Christ.
I think that would be great. Yeah, the premium subscribers get the crop top.
Yeah. And
podcast.
I know a lot of the fans of this show, I think, are from your Instagram that want to bang you. So if that's something you want to see at some point, and maybe if people are interested in me, okay.
Then if they look at me, who cares?
I'm not even thinking about it.
Cooper, I've had so many people reach out and they're like, "Oh my God, what's Cooper's number? Let's get Cooper in a crop top." I'm like, "Stop."
How many people?
Stop objectifying.
Are you being serious?
No. But,
what?
No, but I know there. I'm sure there is. There's many.
Please.
There's many people that listen to the podcast because they're like, "Wow, Cooper Lyon. What does that guy have to say? So handsome."
I hope so.
I know you've been working on your confidence this summer.
Yeah, that's been a big project this summer. Working on the confidence. I've been wearing crop tops and getting tummy tattoos, but I still get a little self-esteem sometimes.
That's great.
But,
well, yeah, that's something to look forward to on the podcast. Yeah, we've just been here, man.
We've just been sort of existing and trying to do the podcast, many times today. But I don't know what's been going on with you. I mean, where do we start,
Right. Well,
such a long storied history.
Life's been pretty witchy for me lately.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Yeah, I know.
It's
just that whole thing with
oh, no.
Tristan.
Oh, wait. With Tristan? So, okay. Is the thing with Kimberly different now, or?
Yeah, it's a little different. We talked it out.
Oh.
But now this whole thing with Tristan is interfering with Sarah.
And you're talking about Tristan, not Tristan, right?
No, Tristan.
Tristan. Okay.
Yeah.
He's so funny that he spelled it.
I know. It's such a weird way to say it.
Yeah, I mean, how are you considering things on top of the fact that things had happened and potentially could again go down with Kallista?
Kallista has been conniving since the beginning. And I think, yeah.
What is it with?
I don't know. It's really weird.
Bruh, that's so weird.
Such a snake. Such a snake.
And I know she's listening, and since I just want to say you're a bitch.
Cooper Lyon.
Don't care anymore.
Wow.
I've lived long enough to know that
Witchy.
a snake's a snake. And
Yeah.
I got one of those weird bent thin poles that holds a snake's head when they handle them.
Yeah, because
And
I saw her.
I'm gently handling you, bitch.
Whoa.
Yeah, I bought a mini alligator and put it in my bathtub. So come at me, Kallista.
Kallissa's always that type that's always like, yeah, I'm over here. It's like, we know you're over there.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you remember the other night when Kallista was like, you people need people like me. So you can point and you can say,
So you go,
that's the bad guy. That's the bad guy. Well, say goodnight to the bad guy. Do you remember when she said that?
Yeah, and I was like, Kallista, you're fucking crazy right now. Like, we're at a luncheon. Like, seriously, stop.
And then she took that like little like bullet out with a spoon and like did a bump of cocaine.
Yeah.
And then, well, I know I did that, and then I looked at her and I was like, I hate you, Kallista. And anyway.
So Kallista, if you're listening to this, like, you fucking suck.
Yeah.
And we're not afraid to say it on Pork Butt.
Yeah. And
So
I
get used to it. Suck ass.
I don't care that your brother's in a wheelchair. No.
Fuck you, Kallista.
Kallista, nobody,
We don't give a shit.
Kallista, nobody cares. Like,
Seriously.
I'm not fucking walking 5K to help that idiot. And I
hate you. And we were on such a roll.
I want to be serious.
Yeah. Well, Kallista deserved it.
I hope she dies so bad. I hope she dies. I literally, oh my god. I just like want Kallista's mom to like walk into her bedroom in the morning and just see her hanging off the fan.
You know what? I like, first of all, I totally agree. And I couldn't be more excited about that.
Yeah, for sure.
I
You're on
hope
my
she
side.
like goes home and like all her family's there,
Mhm.
and she just has like a nice meal with them, and
Yeah.
they just have like a great conversation.
Mhm.
And then and Chase calls her and breaks up with her. And then the chandelier like falls and kills her.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh my god, that's so funny. I was just thinking,
Don't fuck with us. Like, honestly, like,
Kallista, like, we will, like, I know we're being mean with words right now, but we will straight fuck you up.
yeah, like, we're joking, but we're not at all. We'll
Listen,
go ape shit. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
we are so mean to kids at high school that we
Yeah.
started a podcast to talk shit about you.
Yeah.
We'll fucking kill you. And I hope the school fucking hears this.
Yeah.
You're dead, bitch. Bitch. You're fucking dead.
You're dead man walking, Kallista.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would love for like Chase to break up with her and then like she tries to drive to his house and like just totally gets killed in a gang initiation. Like,
And it's like, Kallista, you're the one who started this.
yeah.
You're the one who's like came on the Pork Butt and left all those nasty comments and didn't think that we'd like that we'd keep shut up about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, you really think that the username Ron Pfeifman is gonna fool us?
Yeah, that's got Kallista
Oh.
running all over
And then you
it.
made a fake Facebook page for it and constructed this whole life with pictures that masked the picture of the YouTube account and pretended to be a guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, we messaged that guy, quote unquote, for 6 months until he killed himself.
Yeah, and that's for sure not Kallista.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bitch.
Grow up.
Yeah, I wish I could just like, this coffee's cold now, but I wish it was hot and she was here and I could just splash it on her face.
She made a scene at Sonic last week.
I mean, it's literally a drive-in.
Right.
Like they just put the rack on your table and he comes up on the roller skates and this bitch gets out of the car to pick it up from him and he's like, so this is happening? And she's like, what? And I'm looking out the driver's seat. I swear to God, I have my hand on my gun. Like
Right.
I take it out, I point it at her and she freaks out.
She's
like-
so dumb.
But it's like, she's so
Fucking
stupid. Like, just wait till they put the rack on the window. I am pointing my gun at your knees. Like,
Literally can't find anyone dumber.
Oh my god! I shot her in the back of the knee with a bow and arrow when we were 7 at camp.
I remember that. She still has a scar.
Yeah. People thought I was bad at shooting, but I literally trained every night to do it on purpose.
And just so everyone knows, if you're a fan of Kallista, you can leave now too.
Yeah, do not.
Because any enemy of an enemy of... Wait, no.
Do not listen to Beef Bottom, her rival podcast.
Honestly,
Kallista,
they have...
you dirty bitch. you named it Beef Bottom.
You did that to fuck us, Kallista.
Oh, we're gonna fuck your little brother, Kallista.
You have no fucking idea, Kallista.
So you've been expelled for threatening to have sex with Kallista's 13-year-old brother.
That's pork butt, bitch.
You literally have no right to be mad at us. That's the Second Amendment. Okay.
Honestly, the Second Amendment, please.
You think you have to ask for rights? I'm gonna need the second on this one.
Honestly, the first one. I'll do that.
I want to swap the first for the second. If I could do
it's
that.
amendments a la carte.
Principal, I'm literally allowed to carry a firearm on school.
Sorry, thought this was a free country, Lib.
Oh, my father can't gift me a Smith & Wesson pistol, and I can't bring it into school on my hip.
Kallista, you bitch.
God, she's such a fucking bitch.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Well, she thinks she's like so bad, but honestly, we're the bad ones. We're the baddest of the bunch.
I mean, like, she thinks she's bad, and we're like straight up fine with killing other people to get to her.
Right.
Like, anyone in our way doesn't matter. Like, I don't know. I would want to break into her house, and I hope she has a dog, so I'd love to kill it.
I was looking at a picture of Kallista last night, just on Instagram, and I was just looking at her profile. I literally crushed my phone. Glass got everywhere because I was just looking at Kallista for more than 10 seconds.
You literally have
I'm really pissed at
a weird amount of strength when it comes to her.
Yeah. Anyway, Kallista comes over Saturday, and Cooper and I are just hanging out. Yeah. And we're just doing our own thing. We're quarantined. We're la la la. She comes out in her stupid Honda Fiesta or whatever the fuck. And she's like, you guys will never get more podcast listeners than me. And we're like, well, you shut the fuck up, bitch. Who are you?
Literally.
What have you done for anybody?
Literally, just because you have 140,000 subscribers does not mean shit to me.
Yeah.
Literally, existentially, the same thing.
We're catching up.
Yeah, we're catching up, and your mom is still dead. I don't take your 140,000 and leave me with an alive mom and a brother that can walk. Thank you very much. I'll take that to the bank.
Hello.
I'll have a venti order of having a mom.
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm at Starbucks ordering your mom.
Because Kallista actually killed my younger sister. It was fucked up. I mean, I can't prove it, but I totally think it was her.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my God. When was this?
A week ago.
Oh my God, bitch.
I can't believe I didn't bring it up.
Yeah, bitch, tell me. Oh my God.
Yeah. So Kallista is just in her Honda Fiesta, and my sister's apparently shooting baskets at the court because she's lesbian or whatever, and Kallista comes by in her car.
Cool that she does that.
Yeah, she's a lesbian basketball player. So
oh my God, I wonder if that hurts.
She's a great person. Anyway, Kallista drives by in her fucking Honda Fiesta.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah.
No, she did not drive.
Okay, check out what
in her fucking car.
Let me tell you.
She drove in her car.
Let me tell her.
Okay.
She drives by the basketball court, apparently, rolls down the window, says, "Get with it or shit with it, ho," and just unloads around into my little sister.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And I was like, you bitch.
You fucking cunt.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Honestly.
What? A mini SMG or something?
I don't know. There's just I just heard a lot of sounds and screams, and then I don't, anything.
Oh my God.
But anyway.
And she's dead? For real dead?
No, She's fine now, but she was dead for like 5 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I bet Kallista fucking loved that.
I know. And I was like, oh my god, such a typical Kallista move.
Yeah, Kallista, I'm coming after you. You killed my sister for 5 minutes.
Sorry.
You killed my sister for 5 whole minutes.
That's why we're painting your locker saying, you slut.
That's how we get back at her.
This slut killed my sister.
If you kill one more of my sisters, I might just spread a rumor that you're fat.
Oh,
You're
Kallista.
just spreading a rumor that someone is fat, and they're looking at her, they're like, she's skinny.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, well, I heard she was fat.
Oh, you didn't hear the news. She got pregnant with Dick.
What?
Sorry, I meant shit. There's shit in her uterus, bitch.
Did you hear that stuff with her and Kiernan?
I heard it from Kiernan, but he was like kind of shaken up about it.
Yeah.
To the point that I felt like he wasn't in a place to not feel shaken up about it. And
I know the story.
okay.
I heard it directly from Kiernan.
I just have to like take a moment to myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm ready to hear it.
Yeah, so guess what?
Just go and just like be gentle.
So like
Kallista's not.
So Kiernan and Kallista apparently are supposed to go to the movies. And I'm like,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Right. And I'm like, this is the middle of the pandemic. It's kind of a weird time to go. Why are you guys going to the movies? Like Kiernan's like, he's like, whatever. We have like a little bit of a pass, but like now he's been talking to Kallista. Apparently.
Well, he's had like a 5 o'clock shadow lately.
Yeah. I think that's because like Kallista makes like everything worse around her.
Yeah. Her mom before her mom died killed Kiernan's dad.
No shit.
Yeah, Kiernan's dad is dead.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she like
I honestly like don't know how classless. I didn't know how classless she could get. But now like we're talking about it.
Literally is dropped out of the school that is life. Like she's so classless. Like literally, I don't know.
Wow. And then just like she's obviously got a pattern of doing classless shit.
Yeah.
Like she killed my sister. She did that shit.
And that's, I like just like, I mean, I know like,
right.
You know, what else could I say to make you feel better? But I just want to say that like fundamentally, like I do not agree with that. Like at all. Like literally, like somebody like killing someone else's sister is something that I could never imagine getting on board with.
Right.
Because it's like if you kill someone's sister, then like they don't have a sister.
Right. And like thank God they were able to revive her.
Yeah.
But can you imagine if they like didn't?
I mean, I feel like if they didn't, then like she would be dead.
There were like 18 rounds in that clip.
That's so amazing that she's alive.
I know. She's like,
how many times did 50 Cent get shot?
I think only like 7.
Wow. Your sister is like pretty cool.
Yeah, she's working on an album called Get Rich or Die Trying too.
Oh, and she's still lesbian after she got revived?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's really happy. I think she's talking to someone.
Oh, wow. I just feel like if you like died and saw God that you might like have a change of heart.
Oh.
Considering father's disappointment. I don't know.
I don't know either.
You know,
wait, do you have a problem?
Like pondering like deep questions. I don't know.
I just like, I don't know. So whatever.
I don't know either, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway,
gosh,
that whole stuff about Kallista.
Wait, so yeah, wait, what? They went to the movies?
Yeah,
which is and
they went to go see Tenet.
No.
And I was like, Kallista, you're not gonna understand.
You're a dumb bitch. Remember when we went to Inception and you literally like had a panic attack? Like you thought it was about like fucking like early 20s show business. Like you
like not even close. Like she wasn't even close to the mark.
Oh my god. It is just so funny that she was like an orphan and then her mother who adopted her died. What? Like what?
It's crazy coincidence.
Oh my god.
Have you seen The Queen's Gambit?
No, but my roommates are talking about it a lot. They kind of describe anything they do as the Queen's Gambit. Does involve chess?
Yes.
One of them's playing chess, and they say that's so Queen's Gambit.
That it's very Queen's Gambit.
Yeah, that's all I know about it. Just that my roommates say it.
It's very cool. It's about a young chess prodigy, and the only way that she can be awesome at chess is when she's high off tranquilizers and drunk.
Yes.
We play chess too.
Give me one more drink and then I'll play some chess. I remember I taught a guy how to play chess when we were both drunk at a party.
Really?
Yep. I was like freshman or sophomore in high school, and he was like a senior or something. Yeah, I don't think he was like a friend of a friend. He was like much larger than me and a lot drunker. And I was like, I can teach you how to play chess. Wow, I'm such a nerd. But we had fun.
Yeah?
Yeah. It wasn't really a party. It was like a gathering. Pre-COVID, very safe. That would be funny to describe shit before COVID is like super safe. COVID didn't exist, so don't even worry.
When I was 7, I went to the park, but it was totally socially distanced.
You're like, I'm just like, I remember like my grandma, she used to pick me up in elementary school, and she would make me like hash browns. We'd hang in her, her breakfast nook. Totally socially distanced.
Right.
No COVID existed yet, so super safe.
The year was 2005.
2005. I'm listening to Blink-182.
I was too.
Where
are you?
Where are you? You're good at it.
And I'm so sorry.
I was thinking about what's his name?
Sleep.
What's the lead singer's name?
I don't know.
I only know Travis. Everyone only knows. That's weird. He's like the only drummer that like is the most known member of a band.
That is strange.
That's pretty cool.
Where are you?
I guess Levon Helm of the band, sort of the leader.
I don't know much about music. I only know a couple artists.
I only know about one thing, and it's funk.
Ask me anything about funk.
I was just thinking about what it must be like to be the lead singer of Blink-182, that like your voice is like so characteristically like imitated and like defines that entire genre.
That's how you know you made it.
Where are you? I can't, it's like, do it.
Where are you?
Where are you?
Cannot change. I need somebody and always.
I saw Travis
Creeping
Barker
every time
with his kids at the after party of the premiere of It 2.
You went to the after party of It too?
I was catering it.
I was basically invited.
I was so invited that I got paid to do it. They let me hold the food and give it to people.
Hello.
I could not eat any.
Watch out, show business. Koopa is at your parties.
Oh, watch out, show business. I have a button-up white shirt from Ross.
And I'm changing it to a crop top.
I'm a changing to a crop top at the after party.
I'm at the after party in the crop top.
It was
after party in the crop top.
It was in a parking lot in Westwood.
Parking lot in my crop top.
Do you want some spicy tuna? That's me as a caterer. I haven't done that in a little while.
Oh, I miss it.
I remember I worked VidCon, which is like a social media convention. A lot of influencers there. Pretty sad. They have like written scripts of like you have to go around the convention and say these things into the camera and post them. And they have like different scripts like, hey, VidCon, or like, hey, I'm here at VidCon and we're hanging out, and they have a script and they'll like go over it again like they're doing a scene where they're like, oh, this. And it's so weird. It's just, yeah, but it was kind of.
So it's all scripted.
I mean,
not all
some of it is promotions, yeah. Which is kind of weird that it's like you essentially just become a commercial actor. Like, but you just work for yourself. But like you're a commercial actor pretty much.
Right, because I'm sure that to get paid they have to have certain.
You're like known for advertising practically.
Yeah, well, that's what art is. It's just a vehicle for advertising.
I don't know if they consider themselves artists, like influencers.
Oh, they're artists.
Cooper, are you stupid?
Yeah, it's gonna be like what Pablo Picasso is to painting. there's gonna be influencers that are like, oh, they define the genre.
There's like a class about it where it's like one of the most influential artists on TikTok was
Sarah
Nat.
Cooper.
Nat.
Nat.
Isn't that
Yeah.
girl you were modeling your lifestyle after for a little bit?
Nat?
When you were into TikTok?
Oh, there's several avenues that I've gone down for TikTok. My favorite is when it's just like it's a classic. You know, it's lip syncing to a song, but being hot while you do it.
And being like a little bit coy.
Yeah.
But also a little bit like,
I think we can do it if we try.
You're a little
If
nervous.
only to say, you're mine.
You're mine. I'm on TikTok, baby. I'm 43 and I started TikTok.
I'm 43 and I started a TikTok. I gotta go to bed soon, but I'm doing my TikToks.
Give me your heart, make it real, or else TikTok about it. That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Just like the under the moon, we recorded this episode 15 times.
I think we should start over one more time.
I think we should. How far are we? Okay, we're 36 minutes in. We will just boop, 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 and start over. Maybe we could do a thing where we release multiple episodes a week, but they're all from the day that we've started and deleted things for various reasons. I don't know. I just feel like I'm just glad to be
What's
here.
it missing? I think we went on that bit about Kallista for a long ass time.
I thought it was fun.
It was fun.
I thought it was a good time. I like it, you know. I was thinking of going right back into it and just saying fuck it, you know. Maybe that's the one for this episode, you know?
Kallista.
Sometimes you get one good one, and right now we're kind of in our later years looking back at the fun we had, and kind of like when Usain Bolt would run the 800, he would sprint the 400 and cool down on the last 400, and that's kind of what we're doing with the last 20 minutes of this.
Yeah, we just got it.
We're going to start having some lulls. You know, yeah, you're itching. I'm sipping coffee. I might maybe go pee for a couple minutes, you know. I don't know. But what's been going on with you? I mean, we're 40 minutes into the episode. What's going on with you?
I just like, sometimes I feel like it's not enough.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. It's just like, I try and try and try, and I've got this whole, you know, thing going on with some manager in Florida, and I just really don't want to disappoint everyone.
Why do you have a manager in a state that's across the country?
Well, it's just like a thing where I felt like I needed to be in business with someone very far away.
But, like, that's, like, horribly inconvenient for, like, a professional relationship.
Yeah, no, it's terrible.
Like, does he even have connections out here?
No, I think his cousin works at Amazon, which isn't really, like, related to, like, show business, but...
I mean, they produce a lot of stuff, but he's a manager?
Right.
How did you find him?
I don't know. It's just, like, a thing.
You don't know?
Well, I was in Florida, and I was, like, just saying, like, hi to people over there. And then I saw this, like, ad. And it had, like, you want to be a manager? I was like, yeah, I'd be open to having a manager. Like, my stuff's pretty out there, but it could be out there more.
You saw an ad for a manager?
Yeah.
On a light pole?
Yeah.
Do you think that
it was like very in the suburbs, which was odd.
So it wasn't really like sort of like an audition thing. It was more just like, if you want a manager,
right,
I'll be your manager. That's like a really interesting concept to have sort of like no like idea why you're doing anything.
Right.
Like as a business of like just no vetting for people that you're going to invest time and money into. How's it going?
It's okay.
Like, has he gotten you any work?
Like he's got me like a project in the past, and it's like, it was like kind of like a thing where, you know, like in grocery stores, how they have shopping baskets.
I mean, yeah.
Well, like some of them, like over time, they start missing the wheels, like the wheels break off. And so like I would just go and
You
replace
Wait,
the
so you mean that
yeah.
you would like fix the shopping carts? So, is this involved with like entertainment in any way? Because I just like considering we're like doing a podcast and are like aspiring guns like so he's sort of like, what does he gets you like odd jobs?
No, like
By the way, is this shopping cart shop? Is it in California?
No, it was in Arizona.
Oh my god, bitch!
It was in Flagstaff.
You would be flying.
No, I had to drive. They did not have enough money for a flight.
Are you essentially like sort of going on tour, but like just to do like minimal odd jobs?
I mean, sort of, but like he's assuring me that it's all very entertainment based.
How much is this like netting you?
I'm down like $800.
Your town?
Yeah.
How many jobs
have
you done?
Like practically pay nothing. But he assures me it's about the exposure in the beginning.
How many jobs have you done?
Like 35. Just like
how
super weird.
And you said you've been doing this for like a week so far?
Yeah.
So how many are those 35 different states? Or like
it's like cities and provinces.
Provinces. So like you're doing a lot of driving.
Yeah.
Is that why you couldn't do the podcast for a while?
Exactly. I was driving all over the place for like
why were you doing that?
I don't know. It's just like supposed to be like an exposure thing for show business.
Did you
I individually make it a goal to individually meet 2 people at each job I do and tell them about, my entertainment stuff.
And are you getting paid like minimum wage, or is it just sort of like,
it's like,
is it varied?
It's kind of out of my pocket, and then I give my manager 20% of that.
Wait, so like let's say the job costs like $100.
It pays like $100.
And you have to then pay $100.
Well, it's more like no, it's not really that.
So you
much.
said it comes out of your pocket,
right? So like that job will pay like on a job that's like $100. I'll go there. It's usually like $70 in gas usually, and then like
that you get from them as payment.
No, like to get there.
Okay.
And then.
Okay.
So then I get paid $100. So then I got $30 extra, but then 20% of $100, which is $100 with the job. Then I have like $10 left. And then usually I can get like a McGriddle and go home.
Wait, but you said it takes $75 to get there. So then does it take $75 to get back?
Yeah, but usually I just try to wait for like another job and hope it's like closer.
So you're losing like $65 per job.
Yeah, but it's
so
all about
you
exposure.
do these jobs and you you lose $65.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like whenever I go to one of these jobs, in addition to getting the money, which is great, I get to meet like new people and tell them all about it.
The money also just sounds really bad.
3 people have followed me on Instagram so far. I've asked them like profusely.
Are you telling them that you are an entertainer? Because otherwise, how would they know?
Right. I have to tell them like first day.
And you like explain to them that
jobs are usually only a day or 2, so it's like really hard to like get too close to that people and ask them to follow you without being desperate.
So you're essentially doing like handyman jobs.
It's a little this, little that. Like,
wait, that sounds even worse than handyman jobs.
Yeah. Well,
where are you living?
There's this one time where I had to just like put down like 30 squirrels at the vet.
Wait. Okay. Wait. So you don't mean like go out into a guy's yard and like kill squirrels? You mean you had to go to a vet?
Right. We had to put down 30 squirrels.
And they didn't have someone
they just
to already do that?
No one wanted to do it, I guess.
How much did they pay you?
$45. So that's almost like, that's like $1.50 a squirrel.
I've seen videos. I actually saw a video where they had to kill like several dogs at a pound. And so they put them into like a 3x3 metal box, like 4x4. And then they close the lid and they fill it with gas that kills them. similar to how they killed people in the Holocaust.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's interesting. So I was wondering, like, is that how you killed the squirrels? Or?
No, it was literally just like filling up the same needle like over and over. Just like individually.
Something about that is like the gas is like really disturbing, but something about the needle having to do it 30 times and puncturing their skin each time.
I gotta be honest, that wasn't my favorite entertainment job. I didn't really like it, and it really made me sad.
How long have you been working in entertainment?
I've been working in entertainment for like 20 years now.
You said you started a week ago. Does that mean you got a new manager?
Yeah, because my old manager, I was just like, had been with like 19 years.
You've been working like 35 jobs a week across the country for like 20 years?
My old manager was even worse.
Oh.
Yeah, he would just like send me to go collect rocks and like boulders and shit. It was like really
Did you have to
intense
like break
labor.
them down with a sledgehammer?
Yeah, and I was like, it was like literally, it's like, oh my God, I've been like all day, I have to just breaking things into smaller and smaller pieces.
I have to go pee.
Okay.
I'm just going to go to the bathroom. But maybe just like, I don't know, like talk more about what's going on.
Can you press the lower right button, the button I like, to tell people more about the job? So my latest entertainment job, I'll tell them when Cooper's going to the bathroom. I go to farms in the Midwest, and I just try to milk stuff that they ask me to milk. Be like, oh, you milk a cow, you milk a goat, you milk a chicken, you do whatever. I don't ask questions. I just do it. $10 an animal. Could you believe it? But the only thing is you owe them $5 back for their zoo fee. It's just a whole thing. Oh my God. Wait. Oh my God.
Put your toothbrush in my butt crack.
Don't do that.
Wait, were you not talking?
I think we should just cut it.
No, just wait. What are you talking about? We're not starting the episode over. What are you doing? You're abandoning this episode. I don't fucking care. We're keeping this. We're keeping all of this. Get off your phone right now. We are keeping this shit. We're doing it live.
I was just waiting for you to get back from your pee break.
Well, I had to go pee, and then I had to wash my hands with Ajax hand soap.
Yeah.
That is, I don't think it's for hands, but it says you can use it on them.
You technically can.
Do you remember that time that Kallista came over? Mm-hmm. And that was when you had your daughter. She was like 6 weeks old. And she just took the Ajax and just started pouring it over her like she was a croissant.
Yeah. It's like really like, what? My daughter's not your soapy croissant, loser.
Yeah, and it was like, I remember you just standing there. And all of us just standing there. Like, literally all of us were standing there. And just being like, so that happened?
Right. It was literally like, can I help you, Kallista?
Yeah. I mean, I don't get it.
I don't know what's gotten into her. Honestly, that whole thing with like Trevor and them was just like,
well, we're gonna have her on next week, so we'll get to sort of hear her side of the story.
I'm Kallista.
Wait, holy shit, what the fuck are you doing here?
Hey, I heard you guys' podcast sucks. Ha ha ha. My podcast's better. Remember when I shot your sister, Dylan?
You're literally intruding.
What?
How did you even find out that we were here?
Shut up, Cooper. You suck. I just found out how I found out.
You're not even like... What is wrong with you?
I'm just so pissed after that stuff with Trevor.
Well, do you still have shit in your ovaries?
Shut up. Just shut up now.
Do you still have a UTI that made its own shit?
Oh my God.
Do you still have a UTI that turned your uterus into a rectum?
You know,
Do you still have that?
This is why you're fucking trash.
Every time you get
this
fucked
is why
in
you're
the
fucking trash. And you
wanted
to know.
You get fucked in the pussy and it's still
Every time.
anal.
Oh my.
Your pussy turned into an ass.
You fucking bitches.
Your pussy is an ass.
I'm gonna kill your sister now, Cooper.
I literally don't have one.
Yeah, well, I'll find her.
I don't have one.
Don't start shit with me.
I'm not starting shit with you. I'm literally like, we're
Honestly,
friends. Like,
you think
we're friends.
Oh.
We're friends. Yeah.
We're friends?
We're friends.
Then why did I hear that stuff about Stacy?
Because you heard that stuff about Stacy? Like, what? What kind of question is that?
You know what I mean.
I don't.
Stop smoking weed. It's really bad for your lungs. Actually, keep on smoking it because I'm Kallista and I don't give a fuck.
You know that I love smoking ganja, Kallista.
Yeah. Join the club.
I love blowing dro, Kallista. Do you want to hit this?
No.
You don't want to hit it?
I'm so over it.
Well, if you suck the tip, just suck the tip. That's me working at a smoke shop. It is a good pipe. You just suck the tip. What is his face?
I just have a fart that I've been holding in.
What are you talking about? Fart. Come on, dude.
I can't do it.
I kind of feel weird that you don't feel comfortable farting in front of me. I mean, I just... What? Okay, something... Sorry. Something has felt off. Is that what's been going on?
Yeah.
How long have you had to fart? Like, how many... Has this been, a while?
Like 7 hours.
Bitch.
Like the whole time. We met up at noon.
I mean, I felt like that you had a different vibe going on. Why didn't you just tell me that, you had to dick shit?
I just, didn't want to dick shit in front of everyone.
It's not even a big deal. Just open up your esophagus and drink the cum.
I know, and that's what my therapist has been telling me, but I just, so over it sometimes. It's so hard, just,
Are you crying?
No, a little, but, it's... You know everything that's happened to me and when it's happened to me, right?
For the most part, but I can't, honestly, point of fact,
Mm-hmm.
there's been a lot of things that have happened to you.
Right.
And, if I'm being honest,
I'm a book.
we are two separate people.
Mm.
I am not you, actually,
Yeah.
physically.
I absolutely love that journey for you.
It's been really interesting to realize that that we're not physically the same person, that we have literally separate bodies. And I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought we were in the same body.
And that made me feel distant.
Oddly enough.
Yeah.
I mean, mum's the word, you know what I mean?
But that's just what it is.
C'est la vie.
We're deleting this episode.
C'est la vie, baby. I like this episode. I think we've had a good time. Like I said, I'm holding this pipe. It looks like an elephant. We're on the back end of the podcast. We're settling into a cooler sound. Now it's sort of a nighttime talk radio while you're driving in Yuma, Arizona. The road is dark.
Yuma.
I remember going to Yuma, Arizona, having a bad set. Some guy called me being pansexual a cop-out. Before that, I got so mad at the set, I punched myself in the face and done broke my molar.
Did you?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Cost $2,500 to get fixed.
Really?
Yep.
God.
But my parents got dental insurance. I'm one dumb motherfucker.
So...
It's the price of doing business with Cooper Lyden. I might punch myself in the face.
Hey.
It was a bad set.
It was just a bad set?
Yeah, it was... I don't know what was wrong. Maybe I tried to, not... I don't try and be very LA, you know what I mean? You try and just not be a dick when you're in other places.
Mm-hmm.
But, I don't know. Maybe I came off as too much of one. I mean, I definitely did by the end when I left and I said, I wish you all the worst. Not in a mean way, but
but they may have taken it.
They may have taken it the wrong way. I don't know. They just weren't laughing. And then part of me was like, and then I think I said, the only thing I said about being from LA was like, do I seem like I'm from LA? Because I thought the first joke did. And then they're like, no. And I was like, fuck. I wasn't trying to treat
Was it
them
a pretty
differently.
big crowd?
It was probably 45 people kind of spread out in a bar.
Yeah.
It wasn't the greatest thing in the world. But it's like, yeah, I was bombing, and then like I talked about like fucking dudes, and it was kind of funny because they almost seemed like they weren't even homophobic as much as like they were, but they were like, oh, come on, we didn't even like the jokes. Now you're gay to us. You're fully gay. But it was fine.
I feel like pan sounds more gay than being
It
gay.
does. I don't like saying pan. I wish I could just say what it is, which is like cool. Like the coolest thing in the world.
Yeah, because you're just like free loving.
Mm-hmm.
Free loving coop.
Fucked a cat.
Okay. Well, that paints a bad image.
Pan. No, I just men and women so far.
Well, good for you.
been
Is
a
this
good
how
life.
the set went?
Yeah. Nah, the set was worse.
Well, how did you know you broke the molar?
Because I felt it was already had a filling in it, and I just felt the side of it that was like still a tooth, like just pop off, like a door on a car. And then that came off, and then I mean, you know, the rest is history. You know how those things go. I mean, I got it fixed. I didn't have one for a while. Now I got fake one in there. And sometimes I feel a dull pain in, which I feel like might be me not taking care of it more. You know, if you thought this show was exciting already, let me drop a bomb on you. I'm getting my wisdom teeth out soon.
We could do lost all energy.
We could do an episode on Norcos.
Okay.
That could be the wisdom teeth episode. These are all plans we have in the future. Listen, I mean, we're at 56 minutes right now.
We have to start over.
We're not starting over. This has been good.
No.
What do you mean?
No, it's been awful.
I don't know what you're talking
Awfully
about.
fun.
Oh, bitch. You absolute slut.
Sorry, I'm witchy.
Oh, my God. I literally hope you go missing and they never find you again.
Well, you know, it might happen.
I literally hope you get a Netflix doc about you that is written The Blood That Was Spilled by Jessica Hawthorne.
I feel like we need to sit up. I think that'd give us more energy.
No. That's so stupid.
I'm going to sit up just a little bit. Like,
How does it feel?
Not good.
How does it feel up there, President Kennedy?
Wow. Feels great.
Yeah,
Cooper,
so
what if we just kept on talking? You know what I think it is?
What?
I feel like we should try to just be authentic. Not do any bits, not have any fun. Just two white guys talking about the circumstances of their lives.
All right. I mean, if you want to do that, yeah. I mean, we're living in a fucking world where people can just steal an election from the president that was democratically elected. If you want to get fucking real about it, then yeah.
Dude, it's just like a thing where I'm hearing the doctors of the CDC, but I'm seeing different information on the internet. And which do I trust more?
Trust the internet. I trust the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Trump is like,
I have an uncle who's a doctor.
my uncle's also a doctor.
Yeah.
And
they said it was pretty serious, but I've never trusted my uncle.
yeah, I mean, my uncle is he's a brainwashed liberal, and yeah, he doesn't understand that President Trump is kind of like the greatest doctor that's ever lived in some ways.
Right, because of all of his experience.
That would be fun if we were just like really bad people and like hardcore Trump and just kind of like let that kind of just go, you know, in the podcast. Just kind of let it loose. It's like that one Theo Von set where he's like, I'm on mushrooms, dude. And then like 2 minutes in, he's like, anyway, I voted for Trump. He's like, let's get to the comedy. That's a thing another guy said. How about that for a podcast?
That would be okay, here's a question. Do you think that people who vote for Trump are bad people?
I don't.
Because that's what...
It's weird. I don't like making decisions on people to be bad people. But I guess from everything I believe, they would have to kind of fall on the bad side.
But then on that end, it's like when people on the right are like, you know, liberals are bad people.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, it's all perspective. I think that it's they're just, what am I thinking? They're inconsiderate, and I think being inconsiderate is bad. Not that they're the only inconsiderate people, but I think voting for Trump is a little inconsiderate, but it's kind of just from ignorance. You can't really consider things that you don't know about, or at least don't want to know about.
Yeah.
Such
But
as
I mean,
people
like,
doing-
also, it's like every side's got their reasons why they bag on the other side.
yeah, it's all
So,
opinions.
like, to them, it's like, you know.
I mean, nobody's a bad person, but everyone is, because, like, you can't define that, but then we all, toss it around. That's what this podcast is about.
I'm so excited to not hear shit on Twitter all the time.
About Trump?
Yeah.
I think he might really hit his stride getting out of office.
He probably will.
Yeah. I think
Probably
he's
still be very in the public eye.
Yeah, I mean, people talk about Trump TV. I don't know. I feel like he might have some sort of thing where he's talking to the nation. Because I could see him as being like, oh, I'm your actual president, and I had to leave the White House, and they stripped my power, but I was the one who was really elected, so listen to me. And then just, like, tell people what... I feel like he would, like, start something where he would, like, tell people what to vote on. And, like, still try and exert influence. He would probably... You know what, honestly, maybe he'll just, like, really just work the road, and just kind of keep doing rallies of just, like, I'm not president anymore, but, like... How awesome is this? We might be able to get him on in like 8 years.
There was yeah. It's weird because both Trump and Biden listen to pork butt.
Yeah, I mean, it is weird because the thing that happened with Kallista and working with the DNC
Yeah.
to not only sabotage Bernie Sanders' campaign,
Mm-hmm.
but then eventually to commit election fraud. And, obviously
But Kallista was playing both sides.
Yeah, she was. And I just felt like she was inconsistent because we were committed to our president, and to doing what was right, helping people. You know what I mean? God, working on his campaign was so great because of just, there were no rules. Like, the amount of, like, civil rights and, like, sexual harassment laws that were violated on that, you know what I mean, on the campaign trail for our president was amazing.
I was shit-faced the entire time.
Yeah.
I don't remember a fucking thing.
It's a summer I'll never forget, me personally, because a lot of things that would define a person happened. Yeah, and I was doing meth.
Wow.
And that's when Kallista stopped being there for me.
She's always been weird about that shit.
Yeah. I remember when you started freebasing, which is,
Yeah.
I don't know, I love that about you, how you're like retro.
I just like wanted something different.
And it felt good for you, I think, right?
Yeah, no, it felt great. Like, for the time I was doing it, I had some ups and downs, like literally and figuratively, but it was
Yeah.
pretty good.
I mean, your face looks like good again, so that's
Thank
really,
you.
Yeah, that's really
It's
cool.
collagen.
But when you began doing that, it's like all of a sudden she just started fading away and not answering calls, and
Right. And I was like, I'm literally higher than I've ever been, and it feels like I've got no one.
I feel like I've got no,
And Kallista just like dipped.
I like this bit because it is. I wish, like, if this was real, like if there was a podcast where it's just two people, just like two 16-year-old girls in high school that have like a whole setup and invest in it. There's a podcast like that's just sort of like local Twitter where it's just for people that know them, and there's only like 25 subscribers because that's like
Right.
all the people who would care. And it's just this for an hour. Like, the bit's funny because of that idea, but that in real life would be so funny.
Yeah.
If it was just genuine, just like an hour every week, just being like, I fucking want to kill that bitch. And just her listening to it.
Just like small scale drama.
Maybe that's our new show that we'll start about like kids in high school that all have podcasts.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a blog. What if we could do an anonymous podcast? We should do that. We should make an anonymous podcast.
I feel like I have like no energy right now.
Yeah, I mean, we could just be done. We're at 1 hour and 4 minutes. I would say we're kind of over, you know?
Can we try taking a break and then going back and doing like another hour?
You want to do a 2-hour podcast?
Well, I say we just have them and then we'll see which one we like better.
Okay. Well, I love this episode and I want people to hear it. So I guess we'll just say that thank you for coming back and listening to the episode that we are going to use. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I liked that. It just petered off by the end, but all the riffs, I don't want to lose those. I think that was good.
I think we go at it one more time.
What? We can't do this.